tell you why. Turn tears into diamonds. One kiss by the sun, be stuck in honey. Another fire made me utterly tried. Yeah,
Hello everyone, and welcome back to World Music Facts. If you love discovering hidden stories, mysteries, and amazing facts behind the world's biggest songs and artists, then make sure to like this video, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more incredible music stories every week. Today, we're talking about one of the most emotional and mysterious songs by Ariana Grande, Hate, That I Made You Love Me. Since its release, the song has quickly become one of the most talked about tracks among Ariana's fans around the world. Millions of people have already listened to the song, and the official music video has captured the attention of viewers because of its emotional lyrics and mysterious visuals. But the biggest question is this: what is the real meaning behind this song? At first glance, the music video seems simple, but the more you watch it, the more questions begin to appear. One of the most talked about scenes in the video shows a person digging a hole in the ground. This single moment has created countless theories among fans. Why is the hole being dug? Is it meant for someone? Is it a symbol of death? Or is it actually a metaphor for burying painful memories and moving on from the past? Many fans believe that the hole represents old memories, broken relationships, and emotional pain that someone is desperately trying to leave behind. Sometimes in life, people want to forget the past and start over. But certain memories stay with us forever, no matter how hard we try to bury them. The title itself is incredibly powerful. Hate, that I made you love me. It's a sentence filled with regret, sadness, and emotional conflict. Normally, people feel happy when someone loves them, but this title suggests something completely different. It sounds like someone feels guilty because another person fell deeply in love with them. This could be the story of two people who loved each other, but couldn't stay together because of circumstances beyond their control. Many fans even believe that the song may have been inspired by Ariana Grande's personal experiences. Of course, Ariana has never officially confirmed this, which only makes the mystery even more interesting. If you pay close attention to the music video, you'll notice several hidden symbols: dark rooms, old photographs, empty spaces, and closed doors. These details may symbolize loneliness, lost opportunities, and relationships that can never be repaired. The repeated use of darkness and rain throughout the video could also represent sadness and emotional pain. In movies and music videos, rain is often used to symbolize heartbreak and inner struggles. But here's where things become even more interesting. Near the end of the video, there is a sense of light and hope. Some fans believe that this light represents a new beginning. Maybe the message of the song is that even after experiencing heartbreak, people eventually find a way to heal and move forward. And perhaps that's what makes this song so special. Because almost everyone has experienced a relationship that didn't end the way they hoped. Maybe you've loved someone but couldn't stay with them. Maybe you've had to walk away from someone you truly cared about. Or maybe someone loved you deeply, and you wish things had turned out differently. That's why this song feels so personal to many listeners. But let's go even deeper. What if the person digging the hole isn't burying memories at all? What if they're burying a version of themselves? Sometimes heartbreak changes us completely. We become different people after losing someone we love. The old version of ourselves disappears, and a new person emerges. Perhaps the hole in the video symbolizes saying goodbye to the past and accepting a new future. Another interesting theory suggests that the song is about guilt. Sometimes we unintentionally hurt the people who love us the most. Not because we want to, but because life becomes complicated, and that guilt can stay with us forever. Maybe that's why the lyrics feel so heavy and emotional. The song doesn't sound angry. It doesn't sound bitter. Instead, it sounds sad and full of regret. And that emotional honesty is one of the reasons millions of people have connected with this song. Music has a unique power. A single song can bring back old memories. A single melody can remind us of people we haven't seen in years. And sometimes, a song can express feelings that we could never put into words ourselves. That's exactly what Hate, That I Made You Love Me seems to do. It tells a story about love, regret, memories, and the painful reality that not every relationship gets a happy ending. But there's still one more layer that fans often talk about. Some viewers believe the entire video may also represent a cycle of emotional repetition. In this idea, the same pain keeps returning again and again, as if the person is stuck in a loop of memories they cannot escape. Every time they try to move forward, something pulls them back into the past, like unfinished emotions that refuse to disappear. This could explain why certain scenes feel repeated, almost like déjà vu. It may symbolize how heartbreak doesn't end instantly, but comes back in waves. Healing is not a straight path. It is slow, complicated, and sometimes painful. But over time, even the deepest emotional wounds begin to soften. And maybe that is the hidden message, not just sadness, but survival. Because after all the pain, after all the regret, there is still life waiting ahead. At the end of the day, this song becomes more than just music. It becomes a reflection of human emotion, growth, and healing. But let's go even further. What if this entire video is actually a museum of memories? Not a story of death or endings, but a space where emotions are stored, revisited, and slowly released. The whole, instead of being an ending, could represent a passage where old emotions are being left behind. Every scene could be a layer of memory, and every door could represent a moment that cannot be fully escaped. This creates a powerful idea. Sometimes the mind itself becomes a looping space, where emotions repeat until they are fully understood. And that leads to another theory, self-blame. The title, Hate That I Made You Love Me, reflects deep emotional guilt. It's the feeling of thinking, if I had been different, this wouldn't have happened. That kind of thought is heavy because it turns love into responsibility, and sometimes even into burden. Maybe the whole is not just about burying memories, but burying guilt itself. The guilt that keeps coming back at night, refusing to disappear. But near the end, the light appears again. And that light may not just represent hope, but acceptance. Acceptance that you cannot change the past. And here's another interpretation. What if this is not about two people at all, but two versions of the same person? One version that loves, and one version that wants to let go. In that case, the whole becomes a symbol of transformation, burying the old self and becoming someone new. In the end, the song is not just about heartbreak. It is about emotional evolution. Because sometimes, when we think we're losing someone, we are actually finding ourselves again. And maybe that is the most important message of all. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think the whole in the video really means? Is it about burying memories? Is it about emotional guilt? Or is it about healing and transformation? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to World Music Facts. Until next time, keep listening, keep discovering, and keep the music alive.